What is going on, guys? Valor Fan 85 back with another one. I'm so glad now that you're just wanting to vape YouTube land right there.
Well, you know, they tune in for an experience, so I have to give it to them.
Now, next thing we need 3D cameras. This is the vape master himself, Kevin. And almighty, I gotta love you, man, because we're in this together. But what a dick.
You know, I'll take that.
Yeah, okay.
I will take that.
Anyways, we're back with another review, and again, hitting on a couple of belts that we've already done before. I'm not sure exactly where you want to go with this, so I'm kind of going to let you take over right here and get into it if you want to.
All right. We have two belts here. One replaced the other one. I wouldn't really say replaced, but they edited and changed and replaced. Yeah. Let's go with replaced. Before we get started, a couple shout outs that I'd like to give. One, as you guys know, we launched our new Facebook page, Wrestling Review Society. Be sure to check it out if you don't already. And if you're watching this on the Facebook page, be sure to drop into the YouTube page, like, subscribe, help us out as best you can. The more help we get on that, the more we can keep doing these videos.
And what is the name of that?
Valor Fan 85 on YouTube. It's you'll see that, but then you'll see this, and it's just a bunch of belt reviews. Real fun place to be. Hope all you guys enjoy it. So, like I said, we started that page. We have a lot of really good friends helping us out with it. Thank you to Ryan Torgy and Tony Tussey. They manage two of the more successful belt groups, and they've really given us a lot of advice. They've shared us plenty of times. They've helped us out. If you aren't aware, Ryan Torgy runs one of the best memorabilia pages called Wrestling Memorabilia Club on Facebook, but then WMC Entertainment on YouTube. And as far as Tony Tussey goes, he is the only place you can get a Replica Championship belt for anywhere between $16 to $20. You're not going to find
possibility.
that. Yeah, possibility. As a matter of fact, one of us here has actually won before. So it actually happens. He does.
No, one of us did not win before. Miss Valor Fan 85 won before because she will kick me in the nuts if I take credit for that.
All right. But he's a real honest dude. He does it the most honest way possible. The winner is picked from the Powerball drawing on national TV. There's no way he can rig it. Just real honest, real cool dude. And he loves to sit down and talk to anybody about wrestling. I mean, he's just like us. He's a real big fan.
Yeah.
Also, Eddie and Ira, I wanted to get your names right this time. Demon Dave, you know you always got a place in our hearts. And
a place in his heart. You're still heel mode to me.
Chris Mishaw just joined the group. He's been posting a lot of stuff. Really appreciate it, man. And I really wanted to give him a shout out on this video because he has a belt like this that he did a very, very outstanding job with.
He did a customization to it that was really
without
cool.
further ado, we're going to go ahead and pull our respective belts around. We have the Network logo replica and the Scratch logo replica. Both really good belts. I prefer the Network logo over the Scratch logo, and we'll get into that. But like I said, Chris Mishaw actually put his on a blue strap with AJ plates. Good choice. And he actually got it signed by AJ in a house show, and he took it in the ring and showed it off, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
But getting into this one, so when The Rock first debuted this belt, when they got done with the spinner belt, he debuted the Scratch logo. At the time, this is what we saw, and it had the bull side plates on it. Mm-hmm. And I remember thinking to myself, why would they put bull side plates on their title? That's just going to go on a bunch of different people. But then we found out the side plates were removable, and it was like the new version of a nameplate, which after we found that out, I thought that was a really cool idea.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get into the reason I got this. This is the second replica belt I ever owned. I bought an Undisputed back in 2005 or so. I had it for years and years and years. And when Miss Valor Fan in 85 and I got together, I think it was an income tax season. I asked her, I was like, hey, do you mind if I get this for my birthday? She didn't mind. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
She didn't mind, so I picked it up. This was belt number 2 in my collection. And I can't tell you a real reason why I bought it other than, I actually liked it when The Rock debuted. And then I found out, it's not going to have The Rock side plates on it, which is fine with me. This became my miscellaneous autograph piece. We've taken this belt to numerous shows. As a matter of fact, if you look right here, and we'll have a better.
We'll do some zoom in shots.
There's nothing but signatures on here. I think I have 16 or 17, ranging anywhere from Charlotte to Finn Balor to no way Jose is on here. Just kind of got a little bit of everybody. This kind of became one of my favorite travel pieces.
It's the most expensive autograph book you've ever bought.
Yeah, pretty much. It's missing a stone here, there. I think it's only missing one stone. But this has been one of our great travel buddies, and we've kind of retired it since then. I mean, there's Balor, there's Ambrose, Hideo Itami. We kind of got everybody on there. And it wasn't long. This belt was very short-lived. And all of a sudden, with the new network logo coming out, they had to get a new belt. So they made some upgrades. They took away Champion down here, the big Champion, the scratch logo, and they made it more, to me, it's more sleek, it's more streamlined.
Yeah.
Made the network logo. I didn't like the network logo to begin with, but it has definitely grown on me. I'm not a fan of the fact that they've turned a lot of belts into this. But when this came out, I was okay with it. I didn't really have a problem with it.
No, definitely not. Now, I don't have as much of a problem with this and the women's titles and the universal title being along the same lines, just because they are the top championships. I mean, you see the same thing in like the UFC.
Yeah.
I don't think the mid-card titles need to look like this, but I do like how they've set a standard for the top titles.
Yeah.
For the divisions. But the reason I got this one instead of the scratch, I don't like the big Champion right here. I like how it's real nice and neat put in here. But another thing I did not like was the two different types of underlines. I don't like how that's a gold underline with just a little bit of stones. I love the solid red underline. I really like the removable side plates. You're really able to change whatever you want. However, there is a 5-year-old little terrorist that lives in my house. There's a lot of nicknames for him, but I normally just call him Son, or he calls me Dad.
Now, to piggyback on what you just said right quick, this replica in particular had 3 different versions. Version 1, version 2,
I was going somewhere with that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You go right on ahead.
Anyway, that little terrorist will not let me take these AJ plates off. If there's anything other than an AJ Styles plate on his favorite belt, it's going to be World War III. It's going to be bad. I can't lay on my floor without him jumping on me. But anyway, this is his favorite title. AJ is his favorite wrestler. And if I ever change these plates off, I'm sure there's going to be pee in my bed, or he's going to use the bathroom and not flush for a couple days. And
he's going to steal your socks.
Yeah.
And use them to wipe.
It will be pandemonium. So to keep the peace in my house, which I don't really have a problem with, I really do like the AJ plates, but this is, by all accounts, my son's belt, not mine.
Now again, to piggyback, and you're done, right?
Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead.
To piggyback on what you said about the side plates, the side plates for the most part fit almost every belt that looks like this. Your network logo, your UK belt, for the most part they'll fit that, and the same with the women's titles. They look like that. The women's side plates will fit most of those. So men will fit men, women will fit women.
Yeah, you can't put the men's side plates on a women's title, or you can't put the women's plates on a men's title. Sorry, coughed a little bit.
Yeah, the only exception is there were 3 versions of this belt made, of the scratch logo. Version 1, Version 2, Version 3. Version 1 and Version 3 can take these side plates. You can actually wear the side plates. Version 2, and I don't know if you knew this, Version 2 screws in on this side. Most of your side plates. Oops, sorry.
That is the most painful sound in the world.
It did look painful. Sorry. Most of your main plates, your side plates, you look at these 2 screws right here. They come in right here. No problem whatsoever. With the version 2 of this, everything screws in from the front, just like the actual replica, or just like the actual belt. There's 2 screws right here. You just screw them in.
And mine are the same way as screwing in from the back. I'm just not going to try. We're not going to try to jumble around 2 belts in such a small space. If Miss Balor fan hears these plates clink together one more time, I'm sure one of us is getting murdered.
I thought you'd hit me the way I just did that. Luckily, everything's okay. But yeah, I love this belt. I'm glad I got it. if this had came out right after, I'd probably get this one. But it's just an extra piece to the collection that I really love. And you know, it's like I said, it's got stories behind it. We've been to NXT shows, we've been to live events, we've been. I think I've been to no, I haven't been to WrestleCon with this. But yeah, it's got a bunch of stories to it, just like your belts do.
Yeah, I always told myself as a little kid that I wanted to own at least one replica title. I've loved wrestling for such a long time, and I remember when I got my very first foam belt from Walmart. I mean, I held that thing was just foam and plastic, and I held that thing for probably 2-3 years before it finally started falling apart. And then me and my wife, we both got really good jobs, and we started paying off a lot of our debt.
And Kevin said the champ is here.
And once we started having a little extra money, we talked about it. The kids really got into wrestling, and me and my wife started our belt collection. And now between the two of us, we have 23 belts. Yes, they are mine and hers, not just mine. I'm contractually obligated to say that now. But yeah, some of them are hers.
Yeah, same here. We have 25, my wife and I, and some of them are 100% hers. This is hopefully mine. It depends on
the day.
Yeah,
and how bad you've messed up the day before.
Pretty much. So, you got anything else you want to say about these two?
It really just depends on what you're looking for. If you're like me and you like the neater, the clean look, definitely this one's the way to go. But that one's not a bad belt either. It's nice to have one like that just because it's where it started.
Yeah.
I'd recommend getting this one over that one, but that's just my opinion.
Keep it current. Yeah, I recommend the same thing.
But I'd recommend getting both of them. They're both really cool belts. You have the opportunity to change out the side plates, customize it, do whatever you like to it. Both really good belts. Like I said, I would recommend getting either one of them. But one thing that I'd really like to do before we got off here, you think you could do that thing where like the Facebook name pops up right there?
I don't know. We can see them.
Oh, there it is. What about Twitter handles? Can you do those yet? Well, that was just yours.
Hold on.
Oh, there it went. That was awesome. Anyway, so that's going to be it for this video. We've covered this one before. I don't think we have ever covered this one together. But yeah, that's really all I got for these belts. What about you?
That's pretty much it. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe down here. Join Wrestling Review Society on Facebook. Follow this guy on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at the Twitter handles that we just provided a while ago. And that's about all I got to say.
Well, I've got one more. A nice little magic trick, because Stephen Hammer, you're not the only one that does magic. Watch this. Now you see us. Now you don't.
Magic. Take it easy, guys.
See y'all later.